Hello mga kasine, this is Bern Lomibaw and welcome to the 6th episode of Sining Sine Study Sessions. This series of podcast sessions we will talk about film. And for today, I will share with you my particular director's style and why is it my favorite. Also, how this style became the trademark of this director. But before anything else, I hope my previous study session gave you an idea that we also have numbers of amazing films that was produced in the Philippine cinema, in documentaries, animation, and in experimental. If you miss it, feel free to listen to it and let me hear your thoughts. Now, what is film style? Film style is the method that a director utilizes to make a movie, and they can include themes, sound, language, cinematography, and lighting. The style of a film is determined by all the parts of production that add to the movie's worth and influence how viewers will see it. The way a director portrays the story or conveys a mood is frequently credited to the film style. They can influence how viewers experience the film and direct them to focus on key plot points. Similar filmmaking methods are used by many different film styles, which can aid in style identification. And today, I will share with you another Filipino filmmaker who puts Philippines in the international scene, and this is no other than Brillante Mendoza. From this statement to one of his interviews, I quote, "I like to make movies based on real life stories that depict the Philippines." End of quote. Is really meaningful and proves his films. He is most likely well-known Filipino filmmaker on the international festival circuit and has consistently won over critics and audiences with his documentary-like style and topics that primarily center on the darkest aspects of Filipino society. His two Palme d'Or nominations, along with his two Cannes prizes, speaks for themselves. With its uncompromising look at living on the edge of Filipino society, he has subsequently gained a reputation for heavily incorporating politics into his movies. Mendoza also refers his documentary technique as neorealism, to which brings light on important social concerns in the country, whether the feeling is good or bad. And for me, this is another expression of bravery in filmmaking. So if you haven't watched any of his films, I hope this will encourage you and gives you sense of awareness of what is really happening to our country. Well, that's all for me today. I hope you learned something from me today. And of course, I'll be sharing more of this on our next study session. Again, this is Bird Lomibaw. And ingat po kayo mga kasine. Bye!